Hi guys, now I'll be taking you on a spin on one of my most favorite courses in Bangalore, and this is the Banashankari 6-stage road, and I'll be taking you for a spin on this beautiful course. And in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can be riding your Royal Enfield bike to extract maximum performance out of it, and by riding this way you will not be troubled by its vibrations. So here we go. So the second gear starts putting out power only after 40 kilometers an hour. So if you change gears even before that, you will not be extracting any kind of power out of it. There's hardly any juice below 40 kilometers an hour, and power starts coming only after that. And in the third gear, power starts coming only after 50 kilometers an hour. Look at this. Third gear easily pulls up to 75 kilometers an hour. So if you are changing to the fourth gear right at 50 kilometers an hour, you are wasting the potential of this bike. You are not actually using anything of it, and by riding this way nothing will happen to your engine, so don't worry. Unless you don't ever change the oil or keep the drain intervals too long, there shouldn't be a problem riding like this, and you will actually have more fun when riding like this. Just listen to the exhaust now once I cross this. So if you could hear that, you could clearly understand that there were hardly any bad spots or weak spots in the power band. The power delivery is really smooth. See, if you could hear that, the power delivery is really smooth, and you will not be troubled by the vibrations as well if you ride like this. So we are entering one of my most favorite areas here, and that is the Turali forest area. This is a really beautiful piece of land in Bangalore, which is still not highly urbanized. You can see that there is it's actually a real forest, but a small forest. There are a lot of trees and a lot of people come here for walking every day. So if you are giving any attention to the exhaust note that's coming out, you can listen to it, that it's really smooth and very clean. This is the stock exhaust itself, and I suggest you guys to keep the stock exhaust, because in other exhausts you can't actually ride like this. You won't get the sound which is so smooth like this. Especially in exhausts like the short bottle, there's a lot of thump coming in, but no, that was bad. There's a lot of thump that you get, but you don't get this kind of smooth riding. So listen to that. So riding like this has a lot of benefits actually. Your engine health will be in really good condition, and your gearbox will also keep getting used very well to handle the kind of shifting that is required, and you don't have to actually shift very often if you rev it up so hard, and your clutch will also get used to putting and taking in a lot more stress because of the higher revs that is involved. but there is one problem, and that is the mileage. The mileage will drop to around 35 kilometers to a liter. So as long as you are someone who doesn't expect this bike to give you 45-50 kilometers per liter, but you are okay with 35, I don't think there should be any kind of problem that you will face. So that's what I wanted to convey to you guys through this video, like how do you ride a Royal Enfield bike to get maximum performance out of it, but without any kind of modifications. All you need to do to get this kind of performance is change your engine oil regularly, keep a proper drain interval and change it regularly, and change your air filter regularly if you live in a polluted and a dusty city like Bangalore. Every 3 to 4,000 kilometers one should be good enough. So if you do these two things regularly and keep a check on your spark plug so that the ignition is proper and the timing is also correct, because if the spark is worn out or there is some problem with the battery, your timing will be off and you can't get proper performance out of it. So keep these things in mind and surely your bike will also perform like this. So from now on I won't do the talking, I'll let my exhaust do the roaring. Enjoy. And there's one more thing to tell you guys, and that is the use of engine braking. So this bike doesn't have an excellent brake setup for you to shed speeds quickly, so you will definitely have to rely on the engine braking to shed speeds fast. And there's one method which I found to be very effective. Look, now I'll show it to you. Okay, there's some problem with this one here, road cutting. So you check that out. I dropped the gear and I opened the throttle to match the revs that should be in that gear. This is also called as rev matching, engine braking using rev matching. Okay, and one more demo here. So use the brakes, drop the speed a bit. So you check that out. You need to match the revs for the particular gear which you are dropping it to. So I dropped it from third gear to second. So in second, for the particular vehicle speed, the engine speed will be a lot higher. So if I have to ensure that nothing bad happens to the engine and the clutch stays intact and nothing goes wrong with the clutch as well, what I need to do is rev matching. And rev matching means you need to just open the throttle to ensure that your bike revs to that level where it should be for that particular engine speed in that gear. So one more try here. I'll pass this hump and then show you guys. Wait, now I'll be showing you once I pass this hump. Okay, now I was in second. sorry, I think I was in. Okay, so that was third gear. So now I'll be dropping it to second, and since I drop it to second, I should be increasing the acceleration. Check it now. See, now the engine speed goes up and then drops back down. So the frictional forces within the engine also help you to reduce the speed. That is what is called engine braking. And rev matching is required because you shouldn't be ruining your engine by doing engine braking. One last exhaust note for you. So I thought you could, I think you could hear that, or if there is some wind noise, please excuse me. I did around 70 kilometers an hour there. Watch now. Third gear at 80 kilometers an hour and absolutely no vibrations. So the engine can be tuned on this, guys. You can make the engine run really smooth. The only thing is you need to follow what I have said, that is keep increasing the acceleration, keep increasing the RPM gradually and every time you ride it out, so that you can be making your engine really smooth. May not be as smooth as the Japanese, but definitely it is really smooth now. So thank you guys. I hope you use some of these tips that I have mentioned in this video, and happy days with your bike. Subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and thanks for watching.